Hello, everyone. So, have you ever thought what is market leader? What actually making market leader as a market leader? What a great things make a company or organization as a market leader? Okay, so we know the definition. Okay, a market leader is a company with the highest market share or highest profitability margin in a given market for goods and services. Okay, so take any company. Okay, be it in IT or be it in technologies, okay, Amazon, Tesla, or be it anyone like Medtronics in terms of medical devices, or Abbott, or many organizations. Okay, so they are called as a market leader because they are having highest revenue, okay, or highest market share for their products and their services. What actually making them as a market leader? Why they are called as a market leader? What actually making it? What is causing them, or what is the concept behind them to be as a market? Because for me, I have a simple answer for that. Because they invest in quality systems. Then your question will be why quality system? Okay. Quality increase the cost. So it is not like that. That quality is increasing the cost. Quality and quality system is a tool there you can actually reduce the cost. It doesn't mean like if you are having a quality system in a place or like that, and your product price will be the higher or cost will be increased. No, quality system is a tool where you can identify the issues, you can correct the issues, and you can reduce the cost, because cost is actually your failure cost. Okay. So, but sometime what happens, people used to say quality means a build quality, okay, means product quality. For example, we are buying a car, okay, car should looks good, it should be having high power, or should be having a good average, isn't it? Is this only quality? What about the services, sales after service? Okay. What about your availability of parts in the market once the product is released? Okay. What is your about your customer service? Okay. What about its resale value? Okay. What if engine goes down after 5 years? Who will be taking care of? Okay. It is the responsibility of that organization that should be taken care of. It is not like that. Okay, first time we sold the product to the customer, now our work is done. We just grab the money from the customer once we sold the product. So this is not like this is not simple as it looks like. Okay, means selling the product and revenue. We have to be with customer till product exists with the customer. हम प्रोडक्ट जब तक हम कस्टमर को दे दिया, ऐसा नहीं कि प्रोडक्ट एक बार बेच दिया खत्म हो गया हमारा रिलेशनशिप, नहीं, हमें अपना रिलेशनशिप बना के रखना होता है till that customer is using our product. Okay, not only after that, because if you are with the customer, okay, after selling the product, okay, or once your product is sold, you are providing the good support to them, sales after service, or helping them in the breakdowns or their issues. Okay, customer eventually will come to the organization. Okay, your product is good, we want to work with you again, we want to have some good product again from you. Okay, so this is how actually it works. Okay, so it is not like that. Okay, once we sold the product, it is done. Okay, so like as I said, the company invest too much on the quality systems, because quality, like, it is not just a aesthetic look of the product, it is overall the thing. So first let's understand actually what is the quality. Okay. If you see, sometime the definition of quality comes like, okay, yeah, it should be fit for user purpose, means whatever we are giving to a product to a customer, okay, customers, that should be meeting the purpose. Okay. And it should be a like right product. It should not be like that we sold a product to customer, then customer is trying to replace it because it was not working. Okay. So do the right things at the first time. So this is not only for the customer, because customer also has to think twice before buying your product. Okay. If you are building your product in such a way that it was a like made right at the first time, okay, and then find a know what customer wants. Okay, we also want to know what actually customer is looking for, means customer need, user requirement. So we should understand that also. So it not only like I gave an example for automobile. So this is not just only for automobile; it is for everything. Like take example of our medical device field. Okay, IVD field. Okay, you are giving one product to the customer. Okay, we should be knowing actually what customer want. Okay, then only they will buy our product. Okay, and it is not just like first use, means customer wants your product should be durable. Okay, it should be having a value or worth to buying the product. Okay, conformance the standard, that is again a thing. Okay, yeah, freedom for defects. Okay, and long lasting service, customer satisfaction. So all these things customer wants. So we have to ensure all those things. Okay, and means if we talk about from our medical device point of view, okay, so means customer, user, patients, okay, how actually we are taking care of them. Okay, so all everything comes as a definition of quality, not just like a one thing built quality or like sales after surveys. Okay, customer care. If customer want to upgrade a product, okay, at that time also some adequate support should be provided, how we can give up value to the product, what they want to, let's say they want to upgrade it, but they want, but they don't want to use that product. So how we can take that product uh, and can like give it to another means customer, or we means how we can consume that product. Okay, so I'll give an example here. Okay, just it's at personal level. Okay, so I was looking for one uh, RO. Okay, it is domestic RO system for my house. Okay, uh, so what happens actually? I tried many brands. Okay, so brands actually either they are giving a discount. Okay, yeah, but I was looking for something or someone who can actually take my old product. Okay, because I know that value is very much less to selling your product, but any customer who is cost oriented, okay, that will be looking for, okay, what value I will get if I will sell my old product. Okay, if any organized or any company, if they are ready to take your old instrument, like buyback of the car. Okay, like some of the car manufacturers have these services. Okay, they will buy back your car. Okay, and they will give you a resale value. So they means like they are giving selling yeah, their product, but same time they value you as a your old customer. Okay, then they will give you some more discount. So this is how the relationship goes. Okay, so yeah, then coming to the point, quality. So why we have to invest in the quality? Because we have to taking care of all these things what customer wants. Okay, yeah, means fit for the purpose. Okay, consumer need or customer satisfaction, freedom for the defects. Okay, conformance to the standards, regulatory standards. Okay, product should be safe and effective. It should be having the value while buying that product. Okay, so all these aspects. Okay, not only just a one point. Okay, so now the things comes in like in the small scale organizations or their mind. Okay, uh, why to invest in quality system? Okay, because if we will hire, if we will implementing the quality system, we have to hire up more resources, especially the quality resources. They don't do anything. They just sit on the chair, okay, or they just might be roaming here and there. They are not bringing any sale value, uh, or they are not doing anything in the operation. Production department do the operation. R&D team do the R&D. Sales team going to the customer, selling the product, okay, and your service team is going to the service team, and they are just providing the service to the customer. But what quality does actually? What so this is the tendency in like industry, okay, especially if organization they are having this kind of tendency, they will not grow. Grow in the sense, I'll quote one example here, okay, means one thing here, okay. You cannot increase your profit margin, okay, by just decreasing the cost. Means uh, cut down the resources is not the solution. You have to increase the revenue. How the revenue will be increased, and how, like, there are some other factors also where we should be thinking about the cost, means the failure cost, okay, means internal failure cost. What actually causing the product to be failed. Okay, so we should be identifying those issues and correcting them, not just like, okay, cost reduction, okay, reduce the manpower, okay, we are or maybe uh, mm, this is sometime we used to heard, okay, but that is not the solution. If you are having your talented resources, they will bring back the business for you, okay, they will build a good product for you, they will be taking care of the good services to the customer, okay, so that's how the resources used to work. Okay, now coming to the again quality function, okay, so quality management system. So quality function is actually taking care of quality management system. They are the management representative, which is accountable to manage the quality system. So that is the importance of the quality function. Okay, and that's how they are taking care of quality. So how actually that is going to help the business? Okay, the first thing is quality management system reduce the operational cost. How it could be? There could be like how it could be. How quality management system will reduce the cost? Yes, reduce the cost because, for example, take one example here. You have some issues in your production line. Okay, they identified the issues. Okay, for example, okay, production line got stopped. Okay, because you have some errors, or you this, or someone has identified like uh, uh, mis defective or mix of packaging material in the shop floor or in the production floor, so that production line will be halted for that particular time period. Okay, so that is increasing the operational cost. Okay, so they can identify the issue and they can ensure how this should not be reoccurring again. Okay, that is how they are reducing the operational cost. They are increasing the productivity, because if they will fix particular kappa in the place, okay, then we will not be receiving that kind of issue again. Okay, and then what will happen? Your production line will be smooth and operational. There will not be too much interruptions. Okay, and that productivity will increase. Okay, and quality management system increase the profitability. How? Because the internal failures could be reduced. Okay, for example, just I gave one example of internal failure. Let's take another one example. Okay, uh, customer complaints. Okay, you are giving a lot of products as a replacement to satisfy the customer, or you made a recall. Okay, for the regulatory non-compliance, or to remove the defective products from the field. So what you can do, having a good quality management system, because now you can place a good and effective uh, kappa in the place. Okay, you can. eliminate the cause, and you can ensure that how that cause should not be coming into your system again, and you can then your operational cost will be reduced, your productivity will be increasing, and your profitability will be increasing. Okay, and the quality management system streamline compliances. How it is? Okay, streamline compliances means because uh, for example, we are having quality system in a place. Okay, take one example of medical device product. We are building a medical device. Okay, and we are into a design and development, but we ignored regulatory requirement at that point of time. We just thought about the customer need and build the product. But if quality system would have been in place, we are having the procedure, work instructions. Okay, that work instruction will ask you, okay, check the regulatory requirement for respective market where we are selling that product, or we have to sell that product. We have to ensure the regulatory requirement. For example, we have to sell product into EU or USA or the US region, but we have not thought about its regulatory requirement while building the product. Okay, then it is a huge uh, dent on operational cost, profitability, productivity, because your product launch will be delayed. Okay, so that is the importance of quality management system in streamline compliance. For one, take one more example. Let's say we have built the product as per US or EU requirement. Okay, we sold it off. Now there is some regulation change in that particular market. Okay. If you are not having good quality management system, because quality management system talks about the responsibility and accountability also. Okay. If you are having a people there, okay, who is taking care of compliances, regulatory compliances, they will identify the regulatory change and they will ask to make a change in the product. Okay, so that we should be in the compliance. Okay. So that's how quality management system helps to streamline compliances. Okay. So next point is the customer satisfaction. So how actually we quality management system enhance the customer satisfaction? What? So how we receive a complaint feedback? Okay. So we have to, when we are receiving the complaint feedback, we have to address it. Once we are addressing it properly, okay, customer satisfaction eventually will increase. So that is how it works. Okay. So for example, okay, so means uh, I was talking about the quality and cost. Okay. So it is just as simple as this picture here. Okay. If your quality is high, okay, then your cost will be low. Okay. Means if you are increasing the quality system in a place, okay, then your operational cost will be reducing. Okay. Internal failure cost will be reducing. Okay. For example, you are building one medical device. Okay, take one example of pacemaker. You are building that pacemaker. Okay. Uh, you have a good design. Okay, but you have not thought about the production quality. You build a good design. You did a good risk assessment. Release the product in the field. Okay, or to the market. Okay. But while it is in routine production, somebody has thought, okay, let's remove the initial check of raw material because it is increasing the cost. But what if sometime we miss it, okay, and that material is directly going into the product, and then then it may result product as a non-compliant or product may be defective. Okay, so means we are trying to save a cost, but same time we are like there is a risk to increase non-conformance in the product because we have removed some check and balances over there. So this is how we have to make a balance between quality and cost. It is not like we have to ignore the completely the quality management system and quality aspect of the product. Okay? And the quality improve the productivity. Just I gave one example earlier how it is helping to improve the productivity. Okay, reducing the interruption in operations. Okay, or maybe let's say we prepared a good design of product. Okay, we did some like good fantastic design review or design validation. Now we have transferred that to manufacturing floor. But initially we have not thought, okay, how production will be happening. Okay, maybe for example, some of the process we have not thought, okay, what equipment we are having in the product to build that particular product. So again, productivity will be hampered because that machine in the production is not supporting your product design. And let's say you are receiving a non-compliant raw material from your supplier, that also impacting your productivity. You are not having trained resources, that also impacting your productivity. And for example, in process quality check, you are not having a good in process, good system for in process quality check. Okay. And eventually at finished good testing, those particular products are getting failed. So these are the same examples. Okay. And same way, because operational productivity and profitability, okay, those are more related, like your sales and margin will be higher. But when they will be higher, when your cost will be low. It is not like a manpower cost only, it is overall cost. Okay. Cost of raw material. Delayed or launch, okay, for any particular product, that is also impacting your cost, because you have a huge setup for a production of medical device or your products, okay, or your IVD. So that you are not able to launch the product on the time, but you have already invested in the resources. So that is eventually hampering your cost. Okay. So this is again another example of profitability. Complaints, okay, yeah, recalls, all those are the cost. Okay. Compliances, regulatory compliances, how we need to check initially, okay, or periodically throughout the product life cycle. So that is also can be ensured by having a good QMS in the place. Okay. Another point is customer satisfaction. Okay. So how the customer satisfaction is helping uh, to your business as a system. Because if you are not having the customer, or if you are not able to retain your existing customer, means you are losing. Because uh, we say sometime voice, okay, customer voice, okay, because generally that is the best branding or marketing strategy. If any customer is talking to another customer, okay, this is how the product is working, okay, this is the company is good, their products are very good. If any customer is saying these words to another customer, another fellow customer, nothing better than that. Because if your marketing people or your sales people go to the customer, they will say about your product, okay, my product is good, it is safe, effective, better performance. But if someone like them, okay, that person is already using that product, same product, if that will say, okay, that particular product is very much good and I am very much satisfied, means your product is sold out. Okay, now you have not to be much worried about it. So that's why customer satisfaction for existing customer, that is most important when it comes to a QMS. Okay, yeah. Then is like employee satisfaction. That is also one part. Okay, because if you are having employees, okay, if they are not satisfied with the organization, okay, they will also either they will not be pulling like giving more time to the organization, not giving more efforts to bring the business back, or bring your business sustainable. So that also be impacting your business. So that's why we have to ensure that your resources, your employees should be satisfied. That's how they will be giving more like putting their more efforts to the business. Okay, so here are the six things actually why actually we should be investing in QMS. Okay, for a particular organization. So that's how market leaders build. Okay, because they emphasize all these things. Okay, means quality. operational, to reduce the operational cost, improve the productivity, profitability, compliance, customer satisfaction, and employee satisfaction. So this is very much needed. So how actually, so this is the one thing, and how actually it works. Okay, the reason is how it can work. Okay, if you see over here, so this is the quality management system. This is just one example here in pictorial way. Okay, so non-conformances. If we are identifying the non-conformances, your quality management system should be so much effective that it should identify the non-conformances and it should not be ignored. Okay, once we are identifying it, do the risk assessment, do the impact assessment, implement the kappa. Okay, take necessary action to change the process from where the non-conformance is coming in. Okay, then give the training to the resources. Okay, document your change. Okay. Uh, Regulatory compliance means whatever the change you are bringing in, is it compliant to the regulatory requirement? Okay, why our audits have missed this particular thing in their routine inspections? Okay, and what is the risk in this non-conformances? Okay, so all this aspect actually we should be thinking about. Okay, for example, okay, recently we are hearing lot much in medical devices for recall. Let's say recently I have learned about one recall that is for ventilators. Okay, means ventilators were recalled. Okay, because of some death or uh, patient injuries were reported. Okay, so we should be identifying what actually caused that. What is the cause behind that? Okay, why we were not able to identify that earlier? What actually has happened? What means it is our internal failure that we have not recognized it earlier. Why it actually has missed while we were doing the R&D. Okay, what our post-market surveillance is doing means our complaint management. Why we are not able to identify these kind of things as a earlier trend? Why we are missing it to recognize this issue early? Okay, and are our employees or resources are not trained enough? Do we have a good document to train the people, or like how have we done the risk assessment? Okay, and if regulatory says your product is non-compliant, why we were not able to identify that earlier? So these are the few things actually where we should be thinking about. Okay, why actually we have to invest in quality management system. So think big, think like a leader. Why, how actually and why actually leaders are implementing the quality management system, why their products are being consumed in the market even their prices are high. Okay, because if you are having all these systems in the place, confidently you can increase the price. Yeah, otherwise what will happen? We will always keep the prices low than our market leaders. Okay, because at least because of cost, our customer may purchase the product, but it doesn't work like that. Customer will purchase your product one time because of cost, but that will not come again to you if you are not satisfying or fulfilling the customer need, because your product is having that effects. Your product is not compliant. Your product is having the risk. Okay, you are not managing. You are not responding to their feedback. You are not managing the complaint. Okay, you are not giving the proper services to them. So that's how the customer will not be coming back to us, because we are not satisfying this. So that's it from my side. Actually, why I just wanted to share a few insight about uh, why we should be investing in a quality management system. It is not a burden, actually. It is actually reducing the cost. Okay, it is actually one if and it is not a short-term goal. It should be your long-term goal. Once you have the system in the place, whatever investment you are doing right now, that will give result eventually, not in the 3 month period of time or 6 month period of time. Okay? These are the long-term incentive. Okay? Because if your first product is not success, but if you are having your quality system in a place, okay, that will make sure that your upcoming product will be success, because you will be implementing the learning of the first product or previous product into the new product. So thank you. That's it from my side. Let's stop it over here.